Okay. It um, kept the intro 1, 2, 3, sort of like 4, 5, 6 system. No, well, let's see. Hmm, just a few pages of music from the original writing, and then the addition of like thirds and chords and stuff like that to make the chords more complete. And then started writing this. And for one thing, I was writing it today and listening in my mind and not to the finale playback because I was trying to be quiet in the lab. And I was thinking something like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it's difficult to even notate that into finale. Like we always talk about in choir, it's like when we're sight reading Bach or Bach, something like that. Um, the there's emphasis and there's accents in the notation, and it's pretty difficult to notate into finale in a way that'll make it playback on the MIDI or the Garrison instruments. Um, oops, let's see. Actually, post a link to this, and then it's easier to keep track of. Although I haven't really been looking at a lot of these things. Previous notation is saved in finale files, and then things can get all slow. um, and the recordings, audio, video of the improvisation stuff, which is pretty helpful instead of trying to sort of not randomly, but to make sketches. I do have a lot of like segments, call it segments, or that are like just portions of music. Yeah, portions of music. And okay, back to okay. This well, besides it's okay. Tomorrow I can like sing it to the composition forum or something to add the emphasis, and just ask them like this segment here or this it's just part of a phrase. I wanted to make the dynamics really clear, and I've seen notation written like that, but I'm wondering, is it like too many changes because it's sort of, I guess what I could do is just write a slur over the entire thing, and then they would know, and then maybe I could subtract like that mezzo piano. Well, there's different ways of thinking about it because we were talking about with the piano, when it's specifically piano collaboration, or it's like piano music that's written to have phrases that are seemingly melodic or to indicate some kind of articulation. Um, One of the suggestions I thought was really good actually as a singer is to just write a slur over the entire thing or something, or part of it or something like that, like a slur to indicate sort of like a breath mark. um where and then so within that maybe I could just leave some of the basic dynamics. And like this one, I think is just a little cluttered. But then this definitely, that tempo I think is going to be just misleading for people or something, because I was looking at tempo, like I've been thinking of the Martin that we're singing, and the Martin has the same kind of notation, except that it's it's written with eighth notes, and then the meter. This doesn't even say the meter, but it's fast. It's like the same tempo actually that I think let's see. Benedictus, Benedictus, Benedictus. Let's see. Teach it. Yeah, it's a similar tempo, and this is. Let's see, wait. Yeah. That it's written. It's in double choir, but that's sort of, it's like this, similar to the string quartet, and then I think people are also, they'll be used to seeing these kinds of notes as, or this kind of notation. It'll what do you call it? It'll imply a faster tempo because the notes are subdivision, like the next subdivision faster. And then also, the one thing that I'm not quite sure is it should be in 5/8 or 5/4, split into two groups of 5/8 notes, because if it's in 5/8 and it says, darn it, does that mean I have to renotate? If it's in 5/8 and it says whatever tempo, and that's equal to being in 5/4 in half the tempo, or in double the tempo. Jeez, I don't even want to do math. It's not the point. The point is I'm just going to copy this because I think it's easier. And this is really straightforward. Like there's not any ambiguity about the notation, but it's like we sing it, the way we sing it, it's not written in here, because they start out singing it a little louder than pianissimo, I think. Or maybe it just sounds that way from being near the choir. And then we sing it piano, that makes sense, but where those slurs are written in, we articulate, or we change we add dynamics and articulation. And not stressful. I just was thinking that when I go to the composition forum tomorrow, I switched days with Andre. He asked me if I would present this project now. And it's not really notated in a way that I'm sure if I can get a lot of it across to the forum. Well, no, I can sing it. I could just basically sing it. I think if I sing it and I clap, and then what I'd really, what, I'll ask them to help me. I was trying to be as prepared as possible and bring it in like it's like a really far form, instead of, if I bring it and it's like I don't know how to say it, like not basic, but there could be a lot of errors that are easily solved, actually, by maybe just imitating this notation. And I spent all day notating and improvising, sort of, and singing. And Bach is exhausting. Let's see. But that's cool. It's awesome. Like, there's good ideas. The articulation, I think, is probably the thing that I'm trying to learn from. Because if we sang this and just went Benedictus, Benedictus, Benedict, or no, it has a slur, so it'd be like Benedictus, like, or something, like, it's like ridiculous. Like, Ian's project, his project was amazing when the string quartet read it, and the computer is very helpful. Thank you for computer. You're a good invention, and the people that are programming you have got it. I wish I could just like sit in like a meeting at the office for the finale and be like, hey, like this and that, and blah blah blah, and blah 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 blah, and like, when is the next finale? What you call it? 2014, 2015, 16, or whatever. So should I notate anything? Or yeah, probably better is to just sketch in the notebook. It seems like kind of a waste of time at this point in the week to renotate this tomorrow if I could work on the dance project or the whatchamacallit, the piano collaboration project. So it's renotated as eighth notes, and then I need to think of this more as percussive. The string texture would be a nice transition with the chords. When I was singing it, I was counting it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1. roommate in Ireland. I said, Andrew, do you want to be roommates in Ireland? He said, ew, no, super gross. Why would you even think that? What is it? Oh, I'm gonna say Ian. But I just like select people that they're gonna be friends with other people. I won't select those other people, if that makes sense. Let's see. Ian, what the fuck? Sorry, I did totally sidetrack. Let's go. Um, okay, so quarter note is 90. And it is 5, 8. 5, 4. Beat subdivision day. No. 5, 8. There we go. Beat subdivision as 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now, what about a string instrument? Make that sound. And it sounds good. 1, 2. Not pizzicato. Staccato. It has to be staccato. Or no, it doesn't. Let's see. How is Benedictus? Benedictus, Benedictus, Benedictus. Benedictus, Benedictus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think here's the viola. So I'm just gonna say that this is 180, and then, but it's gonna be 8 minutes, and I'll ask him what. It's probably a quick fix. It's an odd chance they just say leave it at 180, considering the time signature already was in 5/4. I don't know. It still seems odd to me. Finale makes it sound so crappy. My brain, it sounds magical, awesome. Well, ideas. Let's hear. D2 spin, D2 spin. Is that 5/4 section? Goes on it. Five eight. 5/8, and the meter says 5/8, and the meter says modere. What? What language am I reading? Korea. Those are German things. Jeez, it seems so like complex. What the? Portuguese. But that sounds like. Anyway, okay. French. It's French? I never really thought about it while I was reading it because of the Latin. London. No, that's not. The 5/8. Where is the 5/8? Um. So let's remove these measures for a second. Just want to hear what it's supposed to sound like. Finale. And I realized that something has to play the constant notes, or the 5/4 won't be the tempo. Forward momentum of the music. Actually, I wanted those steady forward notes, but then would syncopate them and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But I got really interested in that, in just like metronomic rhythmic development, but only so low. So I like all the way this sounds. I love it. I think it sounds really good. See, it's like dun, 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 but I like it to be more like 1, 4, 1, or 1, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. And that articulation alone is what is kind of like missing, I think, because it sounds really lame. But I think it's written properly in the sense that like what is here is accurate, maybe just kind of like awkward because of the rhythmic, because of the tempo. But then so like here, or in the next passage, regardless of play, but in this measure 21, and then all through anywhere where there's chords, let's figure out how to make that texture more interesting. But it's also supposed to be like a fade in right here. Not really very complicated. And then that, let's see, was notated as 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 da 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 or 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 da 1 2 3 1 da 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 and this makes it sound like 1 2 3 or 1 1 1 yeah 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. I'm not complaining about the program itself. I'm just saying, like, I have to explain all this stuff. I really like the way it sounds because it's in my brain, I can actually hear it sound like it's expanding versus just listen more to the notation. Which actually, I gotta say, like this notation, I think the string instruments and the piano, a lot of the Garrison files, I think they sound really good enough that when I listened to them, I was like, damn, like, so I'm not really complaining that much. It's just that maybe there is a different way to articulate it because this, I did articulate it even, which it's like, there's the implication of articulation, and then there's also like actually like articulating it right, or like the way that's clearest. These are wrote staccatos and accents, and maybe I could have just put like accent 1 2 3 1 2 or 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. Yeah, like maybe this one's just staccato instead of having staccato and an accent, or something to that effect. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 4. It's like I wanted there to be emphasis, but just like two different degrees of an accent, like a louder accent and then a second louder accent, which we notate this all the time in choir. It's like, I bet if we analyzed it, we spent a huge percentage of our time just notating, like, yeah, you know, like write a party hat, write a bunch of staccatos, write like 1 2 3, you know, loudest, mediumest, loud, blah blah blah, quietest. So like, all these different things in the music makes it sound awesome. We write a bunch of like cutoffs that I think make it sound really nice. Especially Messi Dolce. So maybe the better idea is just, I think that like we're just like improvising chords and ideas and colors and stuff like that, and um, let's see. Oh darn! What happened to the screen share? Dang it! Well, so there obviously, yes, there's the accent, and with the staccato, and there's the staccato, and then talking about phrasing for that kind of stuff. Um, How about just continuing singing and write into the notebook and write it into finale as best as possible for now. And then during forum or lesson, they can explain what would be clearer. That's what I was trying to get to, was just be at this subdivision. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. And it took a while to figure out the tempo and the articulation and the subdivision for this. I think it sounds really good. Unfortunately, the melody and what is sort of like a bassline melody, counterpoint melody, I think sounds really good. And there's the harmony established and all this stuff, dynamics and everything. The texture of these chords, trying to figure out screen share, where is screen share? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. um, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, how about this? Look like So let's sing with the singing clap. I don't even worry about it too much. Oh, yeah, these recordings. I better have the recording on the phone because it's easier to get to. Let's see. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So what's doing the 1, 2? The violin. Let's see. I'm trying to think how that viola sounded. Yeah, it's more of the low frequencies and similar range to the violin, and it kind of has a more like metallic sound, in my opinion. So I think the violin should be the steady rhythm. Because it'd be so easy. Once the rhythm is established, it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And so something's going like no. Or just start copying anything that sounds good, and just dance to it, and literally like sing that melodic line in any direction. That's when I listen to these songs or we listen to this music. I'm just like, no, this like really, really well. They compose it really well. I think one of the things that really good composers are aware of better than me, in some sense, whatever they've got going on, like is voice leading, which is like, they write the chords in really specific direction and resolve them and have suspension. Suspensions are where it's at. Like suspensions are awesome. When we learned in counterpoint, all those suspensions and resolutions and like there's like the main leading tones or primary tendencies or whatever, and then there's sort of like the different levels of them, and they're like dramatic effects and coloring effects and all that stuff. It's like harmonics is just really great, and like really this has to have harmonic notation that's like not vertical. Yeah, it has to be. So that's probably what it has to be thought about. Like this instrument, and it's playing double stops chords, and that's it. Just and what was that? Okay. So yeah, one thing, violin 1. Say violin 1. Oh yeah, I have an idea for the bass line too. Would be really cool. But so let's say violin 2, whatever, has to play that city rhythm at first. 4, 5, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 5. And then, or it can be variations of that, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and quarter note. Oops, these are the quarter notes. Two, three, da, da, 1, 2, 3, da, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, da, 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 and like little crescendo marks. That's like the kind of articulation Black does. Or yeah, the reverse of that. Or like or no. To Andre. We switched days at a really weird time, yeah. It's cool though. I want to hear what people have to say. I was just gonna ask people if they want to add textual advice or rhythmic advice or anything, but I don't know. I mean, we talk about how if you find a piece of music that you really like, that it's like we learn from this kind of music, and I don't want to imitate the music itself, but the fact that the rhythmic momentum that it has a metronomic feel to it, I really like that. And I feel like I listen to some other people's music, like I swear Genevieve's music seemed to me to have a more, I don't know, it's like percussive. Like it feels to me like more percussive rather than like lyrical, or where there's all those little like decorations and flourishes of piano textured type of stuff, or but I want it to sound linear. I want it to sound really linear. um, I'm glad I thought about all this stuff now, because then tomorrow it'll be way easier to just say it concisely. um, Whoa, my neighbor's bonking on the wall. What the heck? They have little kids and they make crazy sounds. It's like that's like enough improvisation until I want us to just start notating. Maybe I should just start notating. Um, I want to notate anything for tomorrow. No, got a lot of notation. Um, I should just improvise. with that texture. Okay. So, is that enough to the rhythmic texture? Yes. 5 and 1, 2, 2. So the articulation is just staccatos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. With Toledo 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's double stop chords. Let me see here. This movement, or this part of the movement, the Benedict twos. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages on. It's probably just a few minutes or something. What it does is it has a rhythmic texture and a melodic line. Really nice, like harmonic development. Oh yeah, and it starts having like there's like the main melody, and then there's the rhythmic melody. It's like Benedict. How does it sing? Benedictus. 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 And it starts moving everything like sort of like further up in the range. It's like and making it louder and adding dissonance to the chords and developing the texture sort of makes it like tighter in the call and response between the choirs. Towards the end, it's everything is like pretty much rhythmic with like multiple rhythms. Oh no, actually, no. It's pretty cool. So that's kind of what I think also I wanted the aim of this piece to be was that I wanted it to get louder and faster because it's not, I haven't written music like that. And I wanted this to be like more aggressive sounding, I guess, like louder and faster. Which finale is just not going to cut it. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. So what can that texture do? Na, 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 na. Na, 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 and there's instruments on the left. If there's the bass line, cello's bass line. Oops, wait here. Cello's bass line. This is melody. The thing that's playing the melody. If it just plays chord texture. Damn it. If I don't show this notation, it's not going to make any sense. Just be rambling. My neighbor is yelling at her dog. Actually, who gives a fuck? I can ram on this thing. Anything else to do. Except food. Come on, oh, jelly beans. What's it? What was the number? Oh, what's it down? Point two? Okay. Then make a different file that's not for rhythmic texture. Somebody, yeah, no, what was it? Really, I heard somebody today say they were like, didn't we do all this? And I remember trying to develop this stuff before and getting stuck. And the reason that I got stuck was because of the tempo and a bunch of different things. It was like, well, when we tried to put it together, it was it's really difficult to transition, and the rhythm just. Hopefully, this faster rhythm can have better. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, jing, jing, jing. No, why not just the? Can the cello? Can the cello just play that rhythm? No, that seems kind of crazy. Jing, 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 jing. Gent, 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 gent. Seems like it'd be really tiring. Alternate that the viola. Gent, 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 gent. Gent. Does it sound good if it was cello and violin? Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump. Okay. Fix that. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. 面试那那个比较多。 Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Kind of makes it sound like a pickup note sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too fast. Let's see. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, Should I notate that different? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 'Splits. Wrong note split. The right rhythm. How did that notated different? Let's see. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Can't be. Yeah, that no, it doesn't have that much emphasis. So it's not da 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 da. It's da 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 da. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that should fade in. So let's see. Violin 1 doesn't really big tune very much. Testing. 1, 2. Oops. Let's see. It'd be like. Turn it, and it's 5 4. Okay, 5 4 1. First of all, this texture, that A. Let's see. So that makes the low A, and then A. Yeah, I think we'd be better off playing. Yeah. A C and an E. So 13. Yay! Yeah, that sounds sweet. Control S. And then, okay. And what note should it be if we got? Yeah, real low A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with staccato, staccato, staccato. And this one, staccato, tenuto, and this note. An accent. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Somewhat of an accent. If it's not an accent, then it's A tenuto, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Maybe that is an accent. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't want this one to be a longer note, so it's not, probably not a tenuto. Let's see. So the tenuto for usually a longer duration. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. So I want it to be like a really quiet accent. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, tenuto, I don't see how that tenuto is not going to be interpreted as a longer note. So, let's say accent. And then these, did they get? Yeah, okay. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Nope, not there. Oops. Paste. Image 13. 13. This is dynamic though. Pianissimo. Be cool to have a bunch of notation to show them tomorrow at school. Or just something. I don't know. Whatever they can utilize. But they said bring in projects that are under construction, and so far it seems like most of the projects we listen to are fairly well. They're like say it, good cadences, and they have closed sections and blah blah blah. So let's see, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Pianissimo. Same thing. That sounds good. I wonder what they'll say about the Martian. Be like, this is choir music. I'm like, no. Can you hear the violin? You tune up their violin. A beam of light through the darkness, and then this metronome meter, what it'll eventually say is something probably like tense, or probably something like that. Tense, I guess. My grandfather is watching some funny stuff on TV. Darn, I don't hate TV, but damn, it's like the technology needs to get developed further with more options of what to watch on TV, because right now it's like super limited, and they gotta bust it all up with commercials just to be able to fit it in somehow. With like, I don't even understand. Like they have to, if 5 minutes of commercials to make up for their stuff. It's like commercials are cool, but 5 minutes worth of them. Like how about like a minute or like 30 seconds, like a minute, like a minute or something. That'd be so cool. Be like, oh, like commercials, like who cares, it's a minute. Like, but and then the news, they're like showing the same shows as each other or the same reports, and they're selective. I want to know their selection process. I don't want to watch the news without knowing, like, how do they pick what goes on TV? Why do they pick certain things? Why do they not pick other things? What things are they allowed to say? What things are they not allowed to say? I want to know why. And then I want to know answers to all these questions. And then I would watch the news. And then I would say, but I want the news to be 90% about like space travel or something, or like school education system. Or I just get mad because there's like political stuff going on, and they're focusing on the most mundane details that are just, they're like personal details. They're like, this or that person, like, I don't know, like got into an argument about this or that, or like, I don't know, like, or the people that, and then like on the actual news shows, or the people themselves argue. That's crazy. I can't even listen to it. I can have a debate. I love to debate, but damn, forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, it's piano. Or no, it's just piano. Piano over here. This piano. Okay. So here, let's have this. It has the low G. Oops. So, what was that dynamics there? Okay. What's less difficult to erase? That. And this. Something. Give it a second. And there. It's mezzo forte. Oh. Let's have this chair. This chair. Neck. Okay, mezzo forte. Piano. Keep my brain working. Keep my brain working. It's Monday. I don't have to get up early. I'm gonna make a bunch of food, and then I'm gonna collapse. I'm gonna collapse. I'm gonna collapse on the ground. Gonna collapse on the ground. Gonna collapse on the ground. Collapse on the ground. See, that's why poetry is cool. Makes me want to sing it. Collapse on the ground. For the measure 13. Here we go. No, that still seems slow. It's like it should be eighth notes at like 100 or something like that. What tempo is this? This is, or what if this was 190? Oh man, it's gonna be so full of errors tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? You've lost your mind. You're notating some bullshit. Can't read this shit. That's okay. Yeah. I swear it was bump banner. Dun 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 dun. That sounds so that without the steady rhythm, these other things I feel like they don't feel like 1 and 4. They just feel like wonk, wink, wonk, wink, wonk, and then like the rhythmic sign established. So like let's say here's this rhythm here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and so I was thinking like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bum, bum. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 so then like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 4, and 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There was syncopation. Does that work? 1, 2, 1 and a 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. No, it's putting the syncopation like on the upbeat of 4, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3, 4, damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the syncopation? Or was it just the symmetry? Symmetry? 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it 1, 2, 3, 4, then it 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, then it 1, 2, 3, 4, and and how did that one go? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. Hmm. One and two and three and four and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 3 and 4 and 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and syncopation there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. That's interesting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 down in 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 5. That'd probably be weird. Downbeat. I think I'll stick with the downbeat. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 or 1 2 3 4. Let's do it again. Oops. So yeah, here in just gonna change these viola notes. Supposed to be time. Oh, these ones are tight. These. Can you play with it? Let's see. We did check. Oh, I guess I could have highlighted the bottom notes and just transpose that. Yeah. This way, let's see. Highlight bottom note. Oh, you know what? Wait a second. There was a way. If I go like this, dotted note. No, just the bottom note. Ah, stop that. Dotted note. Do that. There you go. Let's see, what does that sound like? feel like with this, with the way this texture is and the way the rhythm and stuff, like being really steady and having like kind of a thick texture like that, it could sound really sort of like it's like mesmerizing or hypnotic or something. This isn't too bad from the playback. Let's see. Oh shit, it's getting late. I'm playing hell annoying noise. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Okay. So that'll be, all this will be eighth notes at half the meter. And it's hell late. I gotta get food. I'm gonna improvise, collaborate with this music for a while. Can I close these windows? No, I have to leave these windows open. Okay, food time. Get food. Food, 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 food. Food, 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 food. Food, 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 food. Food, 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 food. Get food, 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 food. Get food, 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 food,